Good afternoon everyone, this is Team8 and we are here to give a demo on basic app functionalities for the Mac management system. As you can see in the MySQL workbench, here's a database, Mac management, Mac_management to be precise, and here are the tables under it: action report, assign report, facilities, profile, and reserve facilities. This is the profile table, which is nothing but the system user table. We have 4 types of system users: the regular user, which is the student or the faculty. Then we have the repairer, then we have the facility manager, and then we have the admin. As you can see, all the fields are blank as we have truncated the table. And now let's go ahead and register a user. So this is the registration file. Let's run it. Here's the registration form. Before I go ahead and enter any values, let's see what happens if we just hit the register button here. There you go. All the validation errors show up saying all are mandatory fields, which are also indicated by the asterisk. Then few fields like the phone number and the UTA ID need to be 10-digit long. Then zip code needs to be a 5-digit long number. Then the email address should be in a specific form. Let's go ahead and see how the rest of the validation gets cleared out as we move ahead. So let's register a student first. Let's see what happens if I hit register. There you go, you have another validation here saying that the username must begin with an uppercase. Go ahead and do that. Then we hit register and we've satisfied that criteria over there. Now we go ahead and enter the password. We go ahead and enter the last name, then the first name. Let's hit register again. The same thing. You need to have your last name and the first name begin with an uppercase letter. Let's go ahead and do that. Then you need your phone number. Let's hit it again. Those get cleared up. You need to have your phone number in a 10-digit format. So let's go and enter one. I've entered a 9-digit number just to see if the validation still remains or the phone number goes through. No, it's still there, so let's add another value and it should go now. Yep. Let's go ahead and enter the email in the format using the @ symbol. Then the UTA ID. Let's see what happens when we enter a 9-digit number. So we just go ahead and enter another digit and just check again, and that goes away. And let's enter the address. It cannot be less than 3 characters. Let's see. Oh, actually 10. It should be between 10 and 100 characters. So let's go and enter an actual address. Then the state. Then the zip code needs to be a 5-digit long code. So let's see what happens if it's a 4-digit. It says it needs to be a 5-digit, so there you go. We're gonna choose student. Then we also have the password field, which is always mandatory. Then we register the user. There's the login page, and let's test if the user can log in. There you go. We go to the user's home page, and we have a logout functionality on each page, so you can get back to the login function. And let's try. There you go. Let's go ahead and register the facility manager next. Let's go and open the registration form. There's the registration form. I'm opening it here. These fields are going to have the same validation that the user had, so I'm just going to enter the right values for now. It's a uppercase letter to begin with. Same here. Attended number. An email. A UTID. Attended at UTID. And then an address. The state, then the zip code. Then for the role, let's choose facility manager this time. Let's see. There you go. You go ahead for the login page. Let's test if this works. Go ahead and enter the password. There it is, the facility manager's homepage, and as you can see, there's a logout functionality as we said on each page. Let's hit logout. It should go back to the login page. So let's go ahead and register the repairer next. Let's run the registration form. Let me open the registration form here. And let's enter the repairer's values in the same format that we did for the facility manager. Enter the address. The state, the zip code. Then let's use repairer this time and register the repairer. We go to this login page, we authenticate the repairer, enter the password, and we should be in the repairer's homepage. As we mentioned, there's a logout page. Once you log out, you'll be redirected to the login page, and once you reach the login page, you can either log in on any different role. Finally, let's log in the admin now. Let's run the registration form. It's running. There's the registration form. Let me open it here. Let's go and register the admin. And phone number, an email, a UTID, an address, a state, a zip code, and let's pick this as admin. When you hit register, it redirects you to the login page. We enter the username, the password, and you should be into the admin's homepage. There you go. Then you log out, you go back to the login page, and let's check the SQL database now. Let me refresh this and see what values are there. There you go. There's the student that we registered first, then the facility manager, then the repairer, and then the admin. So before we get back to the user's homepage, we need to go to the facility manager's homepage in order to add new facilities. So initially we have considered there are going to be new facilities that manager is going to add, and only those facilities remain available. So let's log in with facility manager's credentials. Now you log in, and here's the facility manager homepage. We have the following functions here: view profile, create MAR, assign MAR, add facility, search facility, view repair schedule, and search MAR, view specific facility details, and then log out. So let's view his profile first. So this is the facility manager's profile. These were the details that we entered: first name Jerry, last name Jones, and etc. Let's get back to his home page, and let's add a facility. So let's enter a facility's name. This is going to be the name. Let's give a name MR1. We can book it for 1 hour, and it's an indoor room. Let's submit it. That's been added. Let's add another one. Let's add 4 such rooms, and in this way we can create MAR reports for a couple of them, then assign them to a repairer. And so we submit this, the same thing, 1 hour, submit it, then we go for the third one. It says 1 hour, so we go submit again. So that was the third room. This is the fourth room. We add the fourth room. Now let's get back to the, oh, it's locked out, so let's log in. Let's search facilities. So there you go. These were the 4 facilities that we added: multipurpose rooms, MR1, MR2, MR3, and MR4. The facility names. Interval is the time that you can book those for. The venue of all those rooms are indoor. Then the status is there available. Let's get back to the user's manager's homepage, and these are his other facilities. So now that we have added the facility, we can also create MAR from the facility manager's homepage, or also do it from the user's homepage. So let's do one from facility manager's page. So we have used drop downs here, these populated on those, and this is the MAR report with all these fields: facility type, facility name, urgency, description, reported by, and date. So let's enter the date in today's format. Let's enter a date. Oh, it's the 19th now. Actually, it's 9. The 19th. And then it's being reported by the facility manager. Oh, let's check the validation here. Let's get a quick report. It says all the fields are required. So let's enter a description: broken fan, reported by then the date in the same format. Oh, it's the month, then the date. Here we go. Let's make a minor, create report. There you go, a report has been created. Get back to his home page. Now that someone has submitted a MAR, we can search the MAR based on the date it was submitted. 09/2019, so it was 19, I'm sorry. Let's search MAR, and that's the MAR we submitted. Multipurpose room 1, broken fan, reported by the facility manager. Then the urgency was minor, and the assigned to field is null because it was just submitted and it hasn't yet been assigned to any of the repairers. So let's get back to the home page and assign it. Assign MAR. The MAR number was 1. Assign it to rep 1. The repairer, he's the only repairer we have as of now. And let's assign it. Estimated time of repair should be around 5 days. And it's updated. There we go. Now let's go ahead and search the MAR that we just assigned. So we assigned it to the repairer 1. Let's go and view his schedule. There you go. The MAR number 1 was assigned to repairer 1 on the 19th of September 2019, and the estimated repair of days was 5 days. Then get back to the facility manager's homepage, and these are the other functionalities that he has. Let's log out and let's go to the user's homepage. Let's log in. Now let's create another MAR. So MR1 was already created by the facility manager, so let's choose MR2. Let's make it major. Leaking roof. Then reported by John123, the username of whoever's reporting it. Then today's date in the format specified. Create the report. The report has been created. Let's get back to his homepage. There's another facility search function that the user has, and apart from it, that's all the functionality the user has. Let's see the SQL table with all the users registered. There you go. And then this is the, let's see the report assigned. That's the report which was assigned by the facility manager to repair 1. Let's get back and log the user out. Let's check the repairer's functions on his homepage. Repair 1. Enter his password. Let's get to his homepage. This is the repairer's homepage, as the logout function is present on each and every page of the application. So he has the following functions: view profile, he can view his profile, and even he can log out from here, or he can update his profile from here. And then there's a request reservation option. He can request another room. So let's see what he can do. So these are the rooms. So let's go ahead and book room number 3. For an interval of an hour. He needs the booking to be done for, say, the 20th. Venue is indoor, and the repairer, that is his name, is Rep1. Reserve it, and reservation has been done, and he's redirected back to his login page. Now let's get to the admin page and select his functionalities. Admin, his password. These are the following functionalities that the admin has at his home page. He can view his own profile. He can view a specific user's profile. he can change a user's role. We have used drop downs in the application just to make it safer, and this prevents extra validation checks because let's enter the student's credentials here. I mean the username, view his profile. There we go. This is John, the student. And now let's change John's role from student to repairer. Let's copy the same username, paste it here. I'm sorry, paste it here. Change it from student to repairer. Changed. And now we view the profile. Oh, this is the admin's profile. We need to go enter John 123. Let's check what happened in SQL. In the system user table, this was John, and now his role as a repairer. He was a student, and on being updated by the admin, it's now a repairer. Now we view his profile again, and we can see the updated thing here. These are the admin functionalities. An admin can also update his own profile so as the other users can. So let's edit one of his profile details. Let's change his email address. There you go. Let's update that and update the zip code. Update profile. Let's check what happened in the SQL. This was the admin. Let's refresh it. There you go. You can see the updated email address and the updated zip code. It was 75034 previously. Let's go and change the address to make sure that they're getting updated properly. View profile, update profile. Oh, view profile. We didn't update anything. ERB Arlington. Let's update this. Now let's go to the SQL database, refresh it, and there it is. So these were the functionalities that we implemented so far. Let's log out from the user's homepage and let's check the SQL for the MARs that we had submitted. There you go. There were 2 MARs submitted. First one was by the facility manager and the second one was by the student. It had the urgency level minor and this one was major. This is the other table which shows the assigned MAR. The MAR number 1 was assigned to the repairer number 1. And as requested, this is the structure of the Eclipse project. So this is our project, the Mac management. Under Java resources, we have source. Under source, we have the controller files, data files, model files, utility files, and then under web content, we have the GSP files. And then under the Mac controller, we have the controller.java file, then the register data access object file, then the Java model and the error model, and then finally the SQL connection.java file. So thank you and hope you all have a great day.